practicing some skill moves, some shots in the practice arena. He says he's never even held an Xbox controller, so it is going to be curious to see how he does against Xbox's #1 player. If there was ever a time you wish you had practice with a controller, it's when you're taking on tekkz. Of course, the first leg will be remembered for the Elasticos, and tekkz now wearing the red of Liverpool, Tuga in the white of the Portuguese national team kit. And right away, tekkz putting on pressure, Mbappe. There's the drag back. Saw those 4 or 5 Elasticos in a row to score one of the best goals, and I'd have to say the 2 best goals of the tournament scored by tekkz. Also the Neymar flick. Here's Vieira inside the box, and he's just pressured wide by Hullet. And Tuga looking to avoid this early onslaught as he just familiarizes himself with not only the game speed, Mike, but also the new controller.
And tekkz's ability to hold off being tackled in those situations is truly special. I know that he doesn't create an attack, but he's got Vieira, he's got Neymar, he's got Ruud Gullit, he's got all these different players on the ball, and their touches, they're not the same. And the skills, obviously not the same as well. The size of the player is not the same, and he's able to maintain possession while he's trying to work it around for an attack. But if I'm Tuga right now, I still feel like I can win this. It's only 1 goal. Stick with your same tactics, and if he's able to carry over some level of momentum from the first leg, then we should be in for an interesting final. I don't think it'll be nearly as clear-cut as everybody's saying with f2tekkz. But I could be wrong. I mean, this is tekkz's home console. He hasn't lost one of these cross-console finals.
Beautiful through ball there from Marcelo to find Mbappe, and it is tekkz again on the front foot. Hullet can see the confidence, sweat dripping down with swagger. f2tekkz, a.k.a. Donovan Hunt, against Diogo Pombo. Tuga. It is the cross-console final, a massive prize to the winner, and also the runner-up. Both these players should be immensely proud of what they have just done coming to this point. Both have beaten very good players. tekkz, Desari, and Megabit fell to him in the semis and in the final, while Tuga was able to beat Nicolas, the #1 ranked PS4 player.
And the way that Tuga defends with his outside midfielders is what allows him to keep these clean sheets. He uses them to chase back. They break up a lot of plays, and it gives him additional pressure and additional spacing having that much.
There's the tornado cross, and the goalkeeper De Gea comes out to punch that one away from Tuga. You can see a little bit of a grimace. He was worried about what would transpire there. Ronaldo with great pressures, the first line of defense for f2tekkz. But Tuga now, he just needs to get out of his own half. He's really struggling here and building up consistent possession. Ronaldo, little quick through pass to João Cancelo, trying to invite Cancelo to get forward. When we spoke to him, he said he loves Cancelo because of his crossing ability. He likes his fullbacks getting forward, making those overlapping runs.
And this is looking a little more like a classic Tuga build-up, a little bit slower, a little more controlled.
A few players I talked to just expressed frustration playing Tuga, that he kind of takes away what you're trying to do. He's not the most flashy or skillful player in terms of skill moves or in terms of just playing for the crowd. That's a brilliant switch from tekkz, and it is going to stay in. Ronaldo just looping it back to create some space against Marcelo. CR7 to R9. Little drag back to find CR7 again. So good at playing that ball. Ronaldo's got a little heel to heel, creates room. First time shot is deflected by Varane, but it's back to Hullet. It's suffocating pressure, and it's into the top corner. tekkz has made it 2-0 on aggregate. Kylian Mbappe, team of the year. And this is simply too steep a mountain now for Tuga.
MVP Mbappe. I don't know how he gets that through, but he does. Indeed, goalkeeper goes down. It comes off of Varane. All goals count the same, and tekkz extends his lead to 2 goals on aggregate.
Incredible drama here in Atlanta, Georgia for the FUT19 Champions Cup. 1,500 Global Series points already went to these players, and now they're playing $50,000 for the winner. Family is already with the calculators out to see how much that is in pounds and euros. 32 minutes on the clock, and tekkz is up 2 goals. Tuga needs something, and he needs it now. Hullet gives it straight to Ronaldo, and another glimpse of frustration from the Portuguese player.
And that makes you wonder, is that a controller error there? Misaimed a pass,
Good point.
Didn't go to the right player. Clearly not who he was aiming for.
You see Tuga keeps grimacing here. He doesn't look too comfortable on this Xbox controller. He said earlier in an interview to K Murray, it's the first time that he'll ever play not just tekkz, but also play with the Xbox controller. And he just doesn't seem to be able to get in any sort of rhythm against the best player from Xbox, who is living up to the hype and to the ranking. The tornado cross to the back post, off the crossbar, and had that gone in, you just wonder, would that have been it? Or is there still a glimmer of hope for Tuga?
And as someone who plays on the Xbox and the PlayStation, the biggest difference that I run into is whichever console is not your home console, you're not putting in as much time, you're a little bit slower. You just don't release the passes with the same level of rhythm, that quick passing, almost that instinctive passing, that instinctive buildup. And the same can be said with the defensive pressure.
Wait a second here, because it is a set piece. It's going to be taken short. Mbappe, and he just sends it wide. Was going for that power shot, not finesse, and it's nowhere near troubling De Gea.
Looked like another misconnect.
Tuga back in possession. Is this where tekkz starts playing a little bit more conservatively?
Second half, tekkz is going to be packing it in and then looking for additional possession on the offensive end. And at the same time, I would think that Tuga's going to make adjustments too, where he's got to bring more pressure, got to get more bodies forward.
Gullit to Vieira, back to Gullit, building up something a bit better. It's the last attack he has before the halftime whistle, and he loses it. Does tekkz have one more chance before the half? He's just looking to control the ball, not forcing anything forward. Gullit now, yep, one more chance will be given. And he's dispossessed. Seems like we will be going to the half with Tuga having a 2-goal difference to come back from, and he's going up on the Xbox, of course, where tekkz likes to play his FIFA.
And once again, if I'm tekkz, not changing anything, looking to have additional possession in my attack, make sure that I put that pressure on Tuga. I need to remind him, if I'm tekkz, that, hey, I'm not going to give you the ball back that quickly. We're still going to go forward, but it's not going to be done and dusted. I'm not going to be on quick counterattacks. I'll take that space. We're going to pull it back. We're going to recycle, and we're going to work for the right opportunity.
So Tuga using a 4-4-2, it's not a formation that we've seen too much from the pros. What are the benefits of using a straight 4-4-2 line?
Well, the way that Tuga's using the 4-4-2 is he's maximizing Neymar and Mbappe as those outside midfielders, and they're doing a good job playing both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball. They're breaking up plays on the defensive end, and he's using them as counter-attacking outlets to allow him to go into that possession play or the slower build-up in the final third.
Now here is Gullit. This is a chance for Tuga! And he's pulled one back, and it's his compatriot Cristiano Ronaldo. It's only a 1-goal difference now between tekkz and Tuga. Game on!
And it doesn't matter what console you're on, you cannot miss from there. That's the tap-in. Beautiful delivery. And we do have a game on our hands.
And the Portuguese contingent in the arena just went berserk. And it is Cristiano Ronaldo, of course it is, for the Portuguese player, the best player in Portuguese history, delivering the goods. And that's exactly what he needed for his confidence.
And more importantly, this makes it where Tuga does not have to start pushing players forward nearly as quickly. He has a little more time to work it out. If he can get an equalizer, he can choose his game plan.
All right, so what's the response going to be from f2tekkz? We've seen him bounce back from 1 goal down, from 2 goals down. Now he has a 1-goal advantage, but momentum looking to shift the way for Tuga. Diogo Pombo, the incredible story. Portuguese Air Force Academy, only plays 2.5 days a week. And now he's playing against the best player from Xbox, very respectably. And he's on the front foot again. Does he have another shot in him? Quick interchange, and that shot just does not have any power, and it goes straight to De Gea.
His buildup is so different in this half compared to the first half. The same thing that happened in the last game. I don't know if it takes him a half to get going or what, but the way that he attacks, it's much more fluid in terms of how he's going forward. It's more decisive. He doesn't look like he's second-guessing anything. And
tekkz's face now about 2 inches from the screen. Ultimate concentration for him as he's now breaking forward through Neymar, Vieira, Gullit, Look at the pressure now from Tuga in that 4-4-2. It's not a typical formation for the new meta, but it does work for Tuga, and he has gotten to the cross-console final with it. R9, it's so difficult to dispossess Donovan Hunt in these positions. Neymar, the roulette, back to Hullet. Can really feel the energy now in the arena as everyone knows what's at stake.
And TekkZ is playing smart right now. Still going with that possession play. Tuga packs it in so well in terms of his defensive pressure and the way that he uses team pressing.
R9 now, a bit of space here to charge up on the right. He gives it to CR7, heel to heel, but it's good defending from Marcelo and Tuga.
So by TekkZ bringing it back out, recycling, waiting, he's going to force Tuga to be more aggressive. And that's going to force Tuga to take risk. And TekkZ loves some good risk because it allows him to use those skill moves to be creative. Just additional space in general to work with.
And it looks like Messi will be coming in now for Tuga as that super sub. Often have seen Messi coming off the bench. I don't remember doing a call on Messi actually scoring for any one of these players, but obviously there are benefits to using Lionel. 64th minute now, one goal would send us extra time. Kick save to half, follow up from TekkZ, 3-1. And he's gotten that 2-goal advantage once again.
We see Neymar dancing. TekkZ also celebrates, probably feeling some relief here. Otherwise, the last 25 minutes or so of this match were going to be extremely stressful. It's not done yet. Tuga still has time. And with time, you can create opportunity.
Wow. Always the response from f2tekkz. Whether he's down a goal or up a goal, it doesn't matter. He doesn't seem to feel the weight of the moment. That's why he's number 1 on Xbox.
Number 10, Neymar.
We're going to find out what Tuga's made of.
Well, he's certainly made of a lot to get to this stage, but using the Xbox controller for the first time, as he said in the interview, this is really a tough task for him. He's got to be perfect now in the final moments, but it ain't over. Neymar, lovely first time through ball over the top for Mbappe as TekkZ is looking to put this one away. Marcelo, he gets by his marker, R9, Mbappe. Back to Marcelo, Hullet, always a reference point, switches flanks. Now he's just going to try to get Tuga chasing. Time is on the side of TekkZ. Neymar, R9, Hullet. Mbappe, does he have time to turn? He shoots at the near post. And now it's Tuga in possession. He saw Pelé as an option, now Messi on his left. It's a good switch to Marcelo.
You saw that kick save from De Gea, and that's why you're seeing De Gea used by so many different pros, because he will get down and use his feet, and it helps with the low-driven shots.
Hullet now, Pelé. Goal, it is absolutely everywhere for both players. Here's Messi, who's trying to charge it up on his left, but it was read brilliantly by TekkZ. Now TekkZ in possession, Neymar to Mbappe. Looking for options, he always seems to find a way out. A true escape artist is TekkZ. Mbappe to Hullet, slowing things down, trying to take a bit of the sting out of the game and waste time. We're in the 79th minute. Only 11 minutes of game time are separating TekkZ from that fat $50,000 check.
It's definitely not skipping.
He said he's, or rather his mother said that she hopes he's going to save it to buy property. That's wise choice. Listen to that, TekkZ. Don't go buy the flashy watches. They serve you nothing.
Well, TekkZ said he's taking his mom on vacation. I think it's going to be vacations based on this 50K. That could be coming.
Let's wait, though. There's still time. There's absolutely still time for Tuga. It's all or nothing, and here is the tactics board. Got to go all out.
Well, you see TekkZ. He's on drop back. Very minimal depth. He wants to make sure that Tuga's going to have to work for every single opportunity, because every pass he makes, it increases the chance of it being intercepted. A mistake, and it also keeps the clock ticking.
Incredible stuff. Both players have had to really go against some of the top from PS4 and Xbox. Texas taking out Megabit, Felipe, and Desari along the way to get to the cross-console final, while Tuga really surprised everyone by defeating first-place PS4 player Nicolas of Argentina. And here they are on the bottom of your screen. They're both winners. They both won the Xbox and PS4 finals. But this is the cross-console final. They've both gotten their points, and they both will go home with a big check as well to reward them for a fabulous tournament here in Atlanta, Georgia, the FUT19 Champions Cup. Now Tekkz breaking down the wing with CR7. Again, just not forcing anything. This has been the pattern, trying to waste more and more time, knowing that Tuga needs 2 goals now. CR7.
And Tekkz wing play is unparalleled. He's able to attack via the wings, hold the ball via the wings, just to control games via those wings, and he uses them as outlets perfectly. As I say that, of course, he has a poor outlet, which could end up for an opportunity here.
Oh, back heel from Messi to try to find Ronaldo. It was so close, but again, the defender's in the perfect position for Tekkz. Tuga still got time. Needs 2 goals on 2 chances. Ronaldo dispossessed.
And there's that quality outlet again. He goes big. It's very smart. Diagonal, the keeper can't come out.
Oh, and here is Tekkz yet again, and Mbappe flicks it up. It would have been something truly spectacular. And Tekkz would become the first 3-time FUT Champions Cup winner. An incredible feat for the wildly consistent man who has qualified for 11 out of 11 events. As we're in the 90th minute, Stevie G to play homage to his favorite Liverpool. That is more of an emotional move. And what does the icon of Stevie G have in store for us? 93rd minute, final chances of the game as we're getting to the final seconds of the cross-console final. Tekkz has won it. He is the champion, and he will host the trophy, defeating Tuga.
3-time champion in the FIFA 19 season. Pre-patch, post-patch, it's not a problem for f2tekkz.
And there it is, the cross-console champion, Donovan Hunt, a.k.a. f2tekkz, has done it yet again for the 3rd time. The first player to do so, record-setting. Incredible scenes here from Atlanta.
He's done it in Europe. He's done it in the U.S. Can he do it in Asia? Next event, Singapore.
Incredible scenes. And also, you have to reward the runner